already drew this. What's today? Today is September 28th that I'm recording this. I drew this like a week ago and some change. But I wanted to show you how I did it, so I'm gonna redraw it. So just pretend like this is the first time that you're seeing this. But pretend like this is the first time I've ever drawn it ever. Okay? I already submitted the design, so if you hate it, then it's too late. It's too late. You can tell me you hate it, but it's too late to change it now. So anyway.
So I was doing one of my hourly scrolls through Instagram one day, and I saw a post from this company called Raw Paw. They're an artist-run print studio based in Austin, Texas, and they were hosting a shirt design challenge. Now, I really just started getting in the habit of drawing again, and I've been wanting to put my work out there more, so I was like, ooh, this is perfect, and it doesn't cost anything to enter, so I just decided to go for it. So basically, the challenge was to design a shirt for one of two teams, which were day or night. And the way that we chose teams was to use the colors that they provided for each side. So I was originally going to choose team night because I had a feeling they were going to win just based on what I've seen from people posting already. But I didn't really like the colors, so I just went with team day instead. The only rule was that we could only use two of the colors for the design, and black and white counted as colors. This was kind of hard for me because all of my work has line art, and I usually color my lines based on the color of my object, if that makes sense. So like if I were gonna make this drawing any other time, I would have made the lines a darker orange instead of black, just to complement the actual oranges, because I don't really like using all black lines just because it makes the drawing flatter. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just not the look that I like to go for. But I had no choice in this go around, so that was already my first hurdle. And then this shade of orange that we had to use was really throwing me off because of how light it is. And I made the original drawing with a darker shade, so everything just looked completely off at first, but I think it ended up coming together. So since I chose Team Day, I wanted my design to kind of go with the theme. So I was trying to think like what would make sense? What is day? How do you draw day? And I kept thinking about carpe diem, like seizing the day. And then the gears started turning, okay? I have an orange. I have seize. Seize rhymes with squeeze. And then boom, we have a concept. What if we do an orange, just getting the lights squeezed out of him? So that's what I did. I really wanted him to have the essence of a stress ball while someone was just squeezing the out of him. And I think we got there. And naturally, when you squeeze an orange, juice comes out. So I was like, well, why don't we add some juice and a couple of friends to help him out? So that's when these babies were born. And I ended up drawing all the oranges before thinking about a background because I just got so excited because they were so cute. So I took to Pinterest, where I get most, if not all, of my inspiration and references from, to help me come up with something that looked like it was supposed to be on a shirt instead of just like a drawing that was put onto a shirt, if that makes sense. While I was there, I found these really cute retro style illustrations. I thought it'd be cool to kind of make almost like a juice ad, but it couldn't be too complicated because there's only so much space to work with on a shirt. And I don't want to take away from my main focus being the oranges. So after I put in the Squeeze the Day slogan, I just added some lines to anchor everything to each other instead of just leaving the white space because the emptiness was just not doing it for me. Another thing that was pretty difficult for me was creating different tones and dimension without using any other colors, since we could only use two. And these shirts, they're screen printed, and this was my first time making something that was for screen printing. So I had no clue how to approach it, and I didn't know if this kind of printing allowed blended colors. So I had to figure something else out. And I remembered Raw Paul mentioning something about using halftones, which I'd never heard of before. I had to look up what that meant, and it's basically the layering of textures, or most commonly dots and flat color to create the illusion of a different color. Apparently Procreate already has a few halftone brushes, which I also never knew, so I ended up using a couple of those in areas where I typically use another color like the background and the straw and the glass and such. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out in the end. It was fun to try something new and try some new techniques that I would have never done had it not been for the challenge. Speaking of which, ends today, November 6th at midnight, the same day I'm posting this video. There were over 600 submissions, which are all on their website right now. There is kind of one more rule that I forgot to mention, but it's more of a fine print. In order for the shirts to go into production, a minimum of 10 have to be sold. So right now we're sitting at a pretty 39, which puts me in 7th place, but I would love to be in the top 3. So if you like what you see here today, then go ahead and grab your very own shirt using the link in the description. And even if you don't like what you see here today, there are so many other designs to choose from and so many artists who haven't gotten to the 10 shirt mark yet. And I know for sure they would be over the moon if you could support them. But make sure you do it by today at midnight, November 6th.
So here's the final design. I hope you enjoyed watching me redraw this design. Shirts are available from now until November 6th at midnight. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.